All right, y'all, welcome back. Another episode of Restless Iron. So, today we have our...
Lightning McQueen.
Yeah, Lightning McQueen. Or, I believe it's a 70s Margay Go Kart. Picked it up a few years ago. Now, I could be wrong on the make and model. So, if you know what it is, let me know. Comment down below. It'd be interesting to know for sure what it actually is. I picked this up a few years ago. It's about 100 miles away from us here in southern Missouri, and it had no motor on it, and it had an old style brakes, and it was a little small for us. So we have extended the steering wheel mount, and I put these new brakes. I'm not even sure what the make of those brakes are, but they've done pretty well. Put the Predator 212 on it, and I believe a new sprocket. However, we've got some issues here. It's been passed around to some of my buddies' younger kids, and they've outgrown it or wasn't fun enough, whatever. They're dumb. So we've got it back, but we've got to fix a couple of things, especially with this motor mount. I don't know who put this on or if it's original or what, but it doesn't hold and it flexes a lot. So we're gonna reconfigure this motor mount here, and we need to get a chain tensioner on here, because when it starts to when the RPMs kick in, we get a lot of play and it just starts jumping around, and I don't really want to catch one in my armpit. So so we're gonna clean this thing up, get it back to just working shape, and we're gonna go from there. So like I said, if anybody knows what make, model, year this is, let me know. I'd sure like to find out. So hold tight, we're gonna get to work on this thing. Another bolt and plug up that gas line. We got some old gas in here. The old, yeah,
it stinks.
She's rough. Smells like varnish. So we'll get that off of there. Get some new gas in it. Probably we'll see what that fuel filter looks like, and we'll go from there. Do you like that? Do you like my setup, Vern?
Yeah, it's
like
great setup. I'm trying to help you out there.
It's perfect. See.
So, I think it's free.
We need to get chain off of there.
See if you loosen it up.
All right, we got that out. Now I believe younger me made this plate and just welded this plate on here. I did not do this, okay? I did not do this. Cannot take credit for this, whatever. But it's gonna need to be reworked, so we'll get to cutting on that. Ain't that a beaut?
It's hefty.
It's got some Got some gibber welds on there. I don't know who did that.
Yeah.
Me. Back in the day. Flux core, you know.
A little flux core.
Whatever. It worked for a little bit. We got a couple different directions we can go with this. I've seen a lot of carts that have the motor in the back. I really would like this to stay as original as possible, so we'll probably cut and move up a little bit. We got to worry about getting into our seat. We got our clutch here. Get into the seat, but we can come up and maybe widen out just a hair over this back tire. We'll see. So yeah, start mocking up and see what happens. All right, we had her set up here, but it was a little rickety, so we're 8 5/16 from where our motor mount is, where we need to be here from the table. And then here we need to be 8 1/16 from the floor to this rear motor mount. And then about 3.5 inches away from this main frame. So now we get to start and see how we can make this a little more stable. I'm thinking probably running across this whole frame here so it catches both sides of the frame so it doesn't twist. And hopefully it'll make it a little more sturdy just all around for the cart. So we'll get to cutting some pieces out. Maybe drawing them up first before we start cutting.
Yeah, try draw them first.
Trying to box this in where it's got some height, and then we can tie it over and make a long brace from the top of this mount down across. So it's in my head. Just hold tight. We'll see if it plays out. Who knows? All right, just want to explain real quick. So we're going to cut these off here. Making it so you can see. We're going to cut these off here. We don't need them. We're not going to use them. So our plate mount is here, and it'll actually be out in this area right in here. Okay, so we're going to cut these off here. We're going to build a plate that's going to come up, and it's going to hold our, it's going to be all the way across here, because we plan to have a chain tensioner off of this plate as soon as we can get one of those. Didn't find one in the scrap pile. So the top of this plate, it'll be about right here. We're going to take 2 pieces of pipe. We're going to go from the top here and attach them over here on this side. 2 pieces right there. Boom, boom. Then here, coming up off our plate and onto this plate, we're going to run 2 gussets coming up. So that'll should keep us sturdy here, and these bars will keep it sturdy on the back end from trying to roll. That's what I got in my head. I don't know. We're gonna see if it works though. So that's gonna do it for tonight. We have got our frame cleaned up, and we've got a couple of pipes cut here that will match up, and we'll weld out here like we were talking about. Got our pieces cut. We need to clean those up next time. Start welding. So yeah, I mean, we're making good headway. So that's gonna do it for tonight, but we will be back soon. So if you like what we're doing, stay tuned for the next episode, the next part of this go-kart rehabilitation.
Yes.
So if you like the video, like it, comment. Like I said, if you know what this kart is, let me know in the comments. It'd be kind of neat to find out. So like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more. Until next time, later.